The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. If you love a romantic night out, you are at the right place this evening. Joined as always by my beautiful co-host Makaila Nichols. Hello Makaila, how are you?
I'm great.
When you think a romantic night out, what comes to mind?
I mean, obviously wine. I think awesome food, awesome people. A good person to go on a date with.
And speaking of date with you, I only drink red, you only drink white, so we can never order a bottle together. That's a problem. I think you should really maybe grow up a little bit and come to the red side of things, you know?
I see. I mean, I'm there with you.
I'm so excited about the show. I love food and wine. I know you do as well. We're going to go on the road together and really find
We're going to go on a couple of dates.
We're going to go on a couple of dates to find the best romantic night out in Central Florida. Are you ready?
I am.
Here's what we're going to do. Quick break. When we return, the best romantic night out we can find in this area. Cheers. See you in just a moment. When I think about romantic places, I always come back in my head to Francesco's, and part of the reason is one of the first places I've ever took you was here, because I love the octopus here. And it was funny because you pretended to really like octopus.
I
and,
did.
And you pretended to like a lot of things here for a while until I really got to know you. And
Sorry.
now you don't like octopus, but you love Francesco. I'm so happy to be joined by really the heart and soul of Francesco's, Francesco himself. Chef, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
One of the most popular restaurants now, obviously, across Central Florida. What has made your growth and your success? How has it become such a great place?
Well, I mean, I want to give a compliment to my team as well. You know, it's been I've been having a really fantastic team behind me. Yes, I put still about only 75, 80 hours a week, you know, but beside the team, I think another thing is the fresh ingredient that I'm still getting every single day from Lombardi Seafood, from Roma and other company that's been helping the support.
The food is amazing, obviously, but I think even more than that, it's a feeling that people get. People throughout Central Florida, when they walk into Francesco's, they feel warm, they feel at home, they feel like they know you. How have you created that atmosphere?
Well, you know, when I opened this place, you know, like I said, it's a family-oriented business, so I'm treating everybody as a family. And honestly, all my customers become a family. I mean, I have a customer that comes 3-4 times a week, so it's they're part of the family. You know, it's I know, and they know they can walk in the kitchen and give me a hug and kiss, which I'm perfect okay with that. You know, they like to see everything that we do in the kitchen. So you know, it's.
What do we have here? Because first of all, we had a pizza a minute ago,
it
but
disappeared.
it disappeared. I ate it all. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be on television. I'm sure we'll have some B-roll.
Yeah, we'll
of it.
make it some more.
What dishes do we have here?
We have the traditional carbonara, so original from Rome. You know, guanciale and eggs. And pecorino romano, and like you see a lot of black pepper. That's the authentic Italian carbonara. You know me, I mean, you won't mention about octopus, you know, I'm a seafood lover, so I just made some pasta with vongole, clams, and again, everything is nice and fresh, and little neck clam fresh, you know, that's to back of the original question, that's I think it's part of the success.
The food is amazing, the atmosphere amazing, a great place for a date, a great place to have a romantic night. I love it here, Chef. Thank you for having us, brother. I look forward to seeing you soon. You got it. If you're looking for a romantic night out, Francesco's here in Maitland is a wonderful place to start.
The Best of Central Florida, Makaila's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
So we are doing all things romantic on this episode. So Makaila's choice for best romantic night out are my friends over at Uncork'd, steps away from the beach. I'm joined by owner Julie Leopard. Julie, I'm so happy to be here.
So am I, by the way.
Thank you. I'm happy to have you guys here.
We're actually fighting over who's going to do this interview.
I know.
She said you're going to hijack my interview, but we're both so happy to be here.
So,
Go ahead.
So Julie, I gotta know. I mean, you're literally in the heart of Flagler Beach. What made you want to start Uncork'd?
So we moved here from Dallas about 5 years ago, and what we loved to do in Dallas was just sit down, go out, have a glass of wine, and then maybe go have some dinner, have it at the end of our night. And you know, a lot of places here have some good wine, but they're also restaurants, and so you don't want to take up a whole bunch of time sitting there, you know, after your meal. So we thought, there's really a need here for this.
A place to hang out, have a
place
great
to just
glass of
hang
wine.
out, and it is nice because we also, you know, you can bring food in here. So if you don't want to get up and go and do that, you can bring some food in, and yeah, it was just a nice place to just come and relax.
I love it. I love it. So you can bring your own food in here, which is huge because a lot of places don't allow for that. So what an added value.
Yeah, we have charcuterie boards, olives, nuts, things like that. But anything.
I'll try in a minute.
But anything else, cater. You know, when we do private parties, they're free to cater, bring food and everything like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the wine program you have here.
So we have wines from 10 different countries.
Wow.
My husband and I travel, he more so than I do, and so that's where we kind of get it. We started from the wines we knew and loved, and as he traveled and our vendors got to know us, we really expanded our portfolio of wine.
And you don't just only have wine.
No, we have a few beers and some seltzers. Not everybody drinks wine, and
Yes.
that's okay. So yeah, we make sure we have some stuff for other people as well.
I love it. And one of the things that I love about your location is you kind of have like a monthly where people can come in and try wine. What does that look like?
So monthly. So I'm going to kind of backstep
Events,
that.
yeah.
Oh, yes, a monthly event. So we do have wine tastings, and we try to do it every month. It doesn't always happen that way, but
Life happens.
Life
When you're by the
happens.
beach, life
exactly,
happens.
exactly. So we'll do like an Italian wine tasting, a French. We did a Pinot Noir tasting from all over the world. So that's a lot of fun, and that gets people in, and it really gets them understanding wine from different areas that you normally wouldn't be able to do.
So let's say I'm throwing a party, right? Whether it's a Christmas party, appreciation party for awesome colleagues, something of that
Exactly.
nature. How do I go ahead and book that?
You would email us, and we would get the information from you, talk it out. If we needed to close, we have a rate card that we would work with you on that. But yeah, we could close up for you depending on the night it is, or open on a night we're not open. We're not open on Sundays or Mondays, so we could come in and do that. And then, yeah, we would work out a deal and a plan for food and wine.
Here's how I feel, okay? Because I'm already excited to come back. I can just see myself actually, you said sitting, I can see myself standing here because I feel like I'm almost in your living room. I'm almost at a friend's house, but a friend's house who has amazing wines and an amazing selection of wines. But I also think, okay, I'm at the beach, and we love Flagler Beach so much. That being said, it's been hard for me to sort of find a glass of wine I really like here. I can see myself coming here on a Friday, on a Saturday, a Sunday, having some beautiful glasses of wine with friends, almost in your living room, having some snacks. And then you can even have dinner after that if you want.
Absolutely.
But to be able to come to the beach and have an amazing bottle of wine, thank you for what you've done. You really changed
You're welcome.
the way I feel about wine here in this amazing town of Flagler Beach.
Well, and what I'm really proud of is we change the wines by the glass every single week. And you can taste any of those 10 wines. And so what I'm really proud of is that we are really opening up the eyes of the neighborhood and saying, you know, you may not be able to try this Albarino somewhere, you know, have it here. I've never had this before. And so it's really expanding people's palates and just opening up a whole new world of different wines out there that people have never tried. And so when they go to a restaurant and see it on the menu, they're like, I've had that before.
What if I fall in love with a wine here? Am I allowed to buy the bottle or no?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, we have wine for here. You can take it to go. If you don't finish it, we can cork it for you.
I love it.
Absolutely.
He likes it uncorked.
I like it uncorked, but if I can't...
I did there?
No, that makes it awesome. Instead of just even having to go buy the glass, you can buy a bottle, have a couple of glasses, and take it home. I love it.
Well, and especially if you're going to a party and you're driving by and you're like, shoot, I forgot my wine. I need a cold bottle. We can chill it for you. You just grab it to go. Do that all the time.
I love it. Well, Julie, we will see you
did
soon.
so good. I can't wait to come back and see you.
To continue
I'm
your
super
best,
excited.
I know you are.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
Best
excited.
romantic night?
Yeah, but I'm excited. I want to come back here like right away.
I know we certainly will. Julie, keep it up.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back after this short break.
You were complaining about your electricity bill, and I don't blame you. But the reason why your electricity bill is so high may be something you didn't know. Your windows, joined by my good buddy and the man over at Renewal by Andersen, Dan Brigman. Dan, it's just a fact. Bad windows, old windows, are killing people's electricity bill. Why is that?
100%. There's several main reasons, Justin. One is the technology. If you got old windows, they don't have up-to-date Energy Star technology. Number two, if you've got old windows, there's a lot of places windows can leak. Most folks didn't know that when the AC turns on, a suction is created in the house. Well, guess what? You're sucking in hot, warm air through the broken seals of the windows. And on top of that, we've got sun hitting and, of course, radiant heat leaving the house.
Special deal for you, actually. If you take out your phone, hit the QR code on the screen right now. I will connect you directly with Dan, who will offer you
a 12-month no-no and also a 24-month no-no. But the biggest is our 20% off offer that we have not had in quite some time. I didn't think we were going to have it before the end of the year. So.
Dan Brigman, excellent job as always. Here's how it works. Look, if you do the program where you pay for the windows over time, you're going to save money on your electricity bill, where it's all going to balance out. Windows for free, essentially. Do yourself a favor. Visit Renewal by Andersen today.
The Best of Central Florida, People's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
So we are continuing our romantic night out. You have spoken, the people have spoken, and People's Choice for Best Romantic Night Out. Sorry, it's my line now. I'm adopting it. Is Keg Social Orlando. I'm joined by some lovely ladies from the marketing team, Sophie and Jaden. So happy to have you both
for coming. I'm excited.
So listen, I've got to be honest with everyone. So I used to come here in college, and it has since transformed to the most amazing version of Keg Social Orlando it has ever been. You've got to tell me, why is this the best place to take my date to?
I would honestly say the biggest thing is we have something for everyone, no matter what your date likes to do. There's no excuses. You can bring them here. We've got so many activities, so whatever kind of,
have a drink,
do some bowling, whatever you want, you can bring them here.
Amazing. So talking about amenities, I mean, it has grown so much, from ping pong to the arcade. What else we got going? We have, come on, we got everything.
So we have the bowling, we have axe throwing, we have ping pong, the arcade, and
billiards.
Upstairs is our flow bar, so this area is 21 up exclusively.
Okay, wait, so it's only 21 up, which is perfect. So,
leave the kids at home, get a babysitter.
Yes.
Yeah, so on the weekends, this upstairs area definitely is more of like a nightlife vibe. So we have the karaoke up here and the pool tables, and all of the local brews and all the others here are Florida themed.
I have a very important question. So we're obviously here on date night, and so obviously with your significant other, ping pong, bowling, all of the games. I'm a dude. A lot of dudes at home are wondering right now, do I have to let her win?
I think it depends on who you bring.
If it's on Valentine's Day, I'd say yes.
Absolutely.
Depends on the date.
Especially if you bring them on
competition. We like competition here.
Especially if you bring them on a ladies' night. You can't bring her on a ladies' night and then you take the lead.
That would not be fair. And speaking of ladies' night, I know you have other awesome nights throughout the week. Wednesday just so happens to be one of my favorites. Tell me about Wednesday. What happens on Wednesday?
So we do have $10 unlimited bowling. So if you're balling on a budget, your date doesn't even have to know. Come in, spend $10. You're not on a time limit. You have a server right to your lane, so you have easy ordering. You can eat, drink, bowl for however long you want for just $10.
And the food program here is awesome. I know we have some amazing cocktails. What is the big cocktail name? Because that just absolutely blows my mind. We got to talk about it.
So we have 3 that are downstairs, and those are going to be Size Matters because, of course,
Size Matters.
does. And then We have 3 upstairs at our flow bar, which we're in right now as well, and those are going to be Florida themed, and those are called BDE, and that stands for Big Drink Energy.
I love it. And the food, I mean, it just speaks for itself. Like, I cannot wait to dive into these wings. Like, it is almost intoxicating, the smell. I can't wait to beat his butt in bowling, in the arcade.
Well, that's not going to
axe
happen.
throwing.
But here's what I love. As soon as I walk in, there's so much to do. I don't like to just go out drinking and with nothing to do.
Right.
And I was telling our producer Phil a moment ago, I could stay here for 6-7 hours, no problem, and not get bored. You can watch the game. You can eat amazing food, and I think that a lot of places kind of like this miss the boat on the food. They do not focus on food. You do.
Yeah.
You can bowl. You can play literally activities. It's almost like a round robin of things that you can do while having great drinks and great food and a great day.
And that's really who we're catering to, is like those people who want something different. You know, it's an adult vibe after 9 p.m., so it is 21 up. So it's the same like excitement as going to go get drinks or go to a club, but you can do something with your friends.
It's like an adult playground.
It's perfect.
An adult playground is well said.
Yeah,
For us.
You watch the game for the guys and ladies. I mean, literally, you can have like small events, the whole shebang. We really do it all here. That's why I've been coming here since I was in college.
But also,
Age is with you.
but as a business owner as well, a great place for a corporate event and really a bonding event for your corporate team as well. Awesome. So great to meet you guys.
This is so awesome. I'm bringing I was gonna say all my days by one day. That would have been ugly. But do yourself a favor. Check out Keg Social Orlando. If you're looking for an awesome activity to get some food, enjoy yourself a date night. I know I would. We'll be right back after the short break with Justin's Choice.
The best of Central Florida, Justin's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
I could not be more excited. I'm on a boat, I've got food, I have drinks. What better place would I choose for best romantic night than our wonderful friends here at St. John's River Ship Company? I'm so excited. You love boats,
I love boats.
And I love to eat and have drinks, so I'm so excited. Joined here by the owner. You've been here 100 years too, it feels like, huh?
Yeah, it feels like
We're so excited. Thank you guys so much for having us, Michelle and Shannon. Michelle, you have totally transformed this boat. What have you done?
Thank you. So I bought the boat in September of 23. The boat last time went through a major refresh back in 2012 when it arrived in Sanford, Florida. Since then, just like any Grand Dame, it went through an aging process, and I just came and put some additional makeup and did a little bit of refresh in here. So since September, we've added new ceilings, new carpeting, new tables, new chairs, painted and added new artwork, expanded the menu, and I've done a lot of fun things as far as adding additional events. We've been adding Friday night rocking on the river every Friday night, and we've started karaoke. And then
goodness, careful! If he starts karaoke, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, and then we have a lot more fun things planned. So Shannon's been busy lining up all sorts of additional activities. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we have some great new cruises coming up. We have an Echo Tour coming up. We have we're going to do Whiskey and Wisdom, which is going to be a historical.
Wow.
We've partnered with the Sanford Museum and the Seminole County Museums to plan a narrated cruise for that. We have every Friday night we have a different event. We have musical bingo. We have different bands. We're starting to get a DJ so that on Friday night you could come here and enjoy the Barberly and the St. John's, and then you can still go downtown and enjoy downtown Sanford after.
Absolutely.
And let's talk about the Barbara Lee for a moment, because she is beautiful. And I think some people, when they think dinner cruise, they don't think that people really pay attention to the quality of the food and the beauty of the actual boat itself. Totally different here. Food quality out of this world, and the beautiful boat. I mean, this is truly historical elegance, what you've created.
We like to think so. So we have 7 entrees that people can select from during our normal lunch and dinner cruises. Everything from prime rib to salmon, 3 different types of chicken, as well as some vegetarian options. And then for our party nights, our special events, we have an a la carte menu where people can select from a wide variety of items, all at what we think is very affordable pricing.
And you also think about corporate events. As soon as I walked on board, I thought about my law firm and how we should have a law firm party on this boat. Do you do corporate events?
All the time.
Okay.
Yes. So everything from celebrating milestones within the corporation to celebrating parties. We have a lot of people celebrating their holiday events here, and then there is substantial AV resources on board. So if someone's looking for a comprehensive all-in-one place where they can get their food, their seating, their training done, and remove them from distractions, this is the place to do it.
Location super simple to get here, right here in the middle of downtown Sanford, accessible for anyone really in Central Florida to really have an amazing night out. What does the future hold for us here at St. John's River Ship?
So we've been working, as Shannon mentioned, on a lot of different types of cruises. And then later this year, we're opening up an event center, which is right across the parking lot from the ship, where we'll be able to do a combination of events. So everything from weddings, if you wanted, you can get married on the Barbara Lee, but a lot of people want a much larger audience or a longer time frame than we typically sail. So they could start off in their event center and then finish up with their reception on the Barbara Lee.
Absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get out there and have dinner. I'm so excited. You guys have done an amazing job here. Everyone needs to come visit. If you haven't been here yet, you've got to come check it out. Thank you so much. But someone has to drive this boat too, right? We're going to talk to the captain here. Let's see what it's like driving the beautiful Barbara Lee. And the captain of the beautiful Barbara Lee is with me right now, Captain Kevin. This is a beautiful boat. How would you describe Barbara Lee?
It's just a wonderful experience to be out on the water in. Great big paddle wheel boat, real true to life paddle wheel boat. Brings back that historic moment of being on the lake back when Sanford used to be the center of everything.
That's right. What a comfortable ride she is there as well.
It's a great ride. Nice, smooth lake, great dinners.
Thanks for keeping us safe and making us have a great night here, Captain. He's the man. Makaila, great job. That was a wonderful show. I had such a good time with you. You did a wonderful job as always. I love going out on the road with you. I love finding best romantic nights with you. Great job. And thank you to our wonderful crew, Britt here on site, and our amazing team back at home base. But most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more Best of Central Florida.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. If you're in debt and find yourself living paycheck to paycheck, call me now or visit youhavepower.com today.